Welcome to SKML Chess Academy. In this video, in the last video, we seen the Petrov's defense where in reply to attack on e5 pawn, black attacked e4 pawn of the white. Now in this opening, we will be going to see Greco counter gambits by black. There are some gambits which played by black, there are some gambits which are played by white. Now here in this video we are going to see the gambits by black. It starts with, let us see, e4, e5, knight f3. Now last video we have seen the uh, in reply to the attack on the e5, black replied with knight f6 attacking the e4 pawn. But same it attacks here also. It asks the question by playing f5. What will you do? This counter attack is much more violent than any of the others and consequently more easily refuted. Black hopes to be able to secure play on the open f file and strong pawn center. But if the latter is prevented and pawn center, if pawn center is prevented, his game is badly disorganized. Thus the best is here for white 3 into e5. f6, queen f6, d4, d6, knight c4. If here, if you see, there is a variation. If you see this knight f3, then if we place knight f3, then f into e4, knight g5, f into e4, knight g5, d5, c4 is also good for the white. So let us see to the main line, knight c4, then 5 f into e4, knight c3, queen g6, defending the pawn on e4, bishop f4, knight f6, knight e3. Okay, knight is coming back and stopping the pawn advancement. Knight e3, bishop e7, bishop c4, c6, place c6, d5. And white has much better of it. Note that the white strategy revolved around the prevention of d5. In this video, I am going to cover another queen's pawn counter gambit because these are necessary. Although these are all very small variations, these are necessary for the opening which we are going to discuss in future videos, like Vienna game. After Vienna game, till the Vienna game, all the openings will be a shorter versions, and after Vienna game, we are going to discuss the gambits. Please note that. Now let us see queen's pawn counter gambit. Here we have seen e4, e5, knight f3. Instead of f5, he plays d5. So if to attack the e4 pawn, black chooses the alternate files like f5 once and d5 once. This is known as queen's pawn counter gambit. It is just as violent as the preceding, but even more unsound. It is a very unsound gambit. After 3e into d5, queen into d5, knight c3, taking advantage of the early queen development by opponent, queen e6, bishop b5 check. You see, black is too badly developed. Already three minor pieces of white has come out in the developed, and black has not developed other than the his queen, and which is also a violation of opening principles. Don't bring queen early. While the sacrifice, another one is, this is another line is 3 into d5, e4, queen e2, queen e7, knight d4. Sacrificing the pawn is not sufficient. This and the Greco are another illustration of the principle that it is far more dangerous for black to experiment in the opening than it is for white. And in the d4 openings also, you will see the England gambit which they play against d4. That when we see the d4 openings, we will discuss that opening there. So nowadays, these some in online games, these gambits are very famous, and sometimes the opponent may try to trick you. So that's why these two gambits covered here. And the next video, we will be covering the Ponjani's opening. Till then, goodbye.